Alright. What's up, y'all? It's arinstitch here. If I sound a little off, that's because I just woke up and it's like almost 5 in the afternoon. I don't have a sleep schedule, if you were wondering, so yeah, just wanted to get that out of the way real quick. But you read the title correctly. Doki Doki Literature Club Mobile is here. So, I would not be surprised if you didn't know about this, because it was kind of just like casually shadow dropped on the 10th. I don't know what Team Salvato was thinking. I think a little bit of advertising for this would have been cool. But, yeah, if you weren't in the know, now you are. There are some pretty interesting things about this port, in my opinion, because you know how it started off as purely a PC game, so naturally, there would be some gimmicks that only really work with a PC game, right? I mean, with a computer. This port has some pretty clever workarounds, and I can't wait to get to that part of the story, because it's really funny. Okay, my brain is not at full power yet. I'm still pretty slow because I just woke up, so I'm just gonna launch the game and we'll skip through and just I don't know, let's chill. This is so crazy. I was not not to do another game mobile is here type of video, because I was expecting the FNF mobile thing to just be a one-off. Why am I stuttering? Jesus. But yeah, with the DDLC mobile port coming out, now there's a completely unrelated follow-up. That's kind of cool, honestly. If some more games that I like get ported to mobile, I will definitely continue the Game on Mobile is Here series, but I was not intending it for it to be a series. But, yeah, one thing you'll notice straight off the bat is that the text box is larger than normal. It's actually it takes up most of the bottom of the screen. Meanwhile, on the PC version, it's just in the middle, it's not too big. Cause I mean, at least on a monitor, it's readable at that size, but I would assume that's not the case for a phone screen, which is why the text box is enlarged. But anyway, we got the normal intro here. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. I really hope you can't hear the dog in the background, but, I mean, even if you could, I'm pretty sure the masking my voice with AI will block that out, because the AI will only pick up my voice. I hope that's the case. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Doki Doki Literature Club features sensitive content and themes that may be disturbing for some players and should not be approached with should be approached with caution. What am I saying? In-game content warnings for such material can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. The settings menu also contains a link to an external webpage that lists all content warnings. Would you like a brief categorical overview of those content warnings now? Yes. Thank you for your interest in Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki Literature Club is a horror game. Please do not take this lightly. Here are some of the themes that are prominently featured in this game. Mental illness, symptoms of depression, hopelessness, isolation, self-blame, anxiety, disordered eating. That's another thing with the mobile port. It is a lot more upfront about what to expect in the game. The content warnings are actual spoilers now. 'Cause they're a lot more intense than the PC versions, let's just say that. Death/suicide, depictions of hanging, stabbing, murder, self-harm, suicidal thoughts. Abuse, parental abuse, emotional abuse, gaslighting, guilting/shaming/blaming the player. Gore, blood, body damage, decomposition, vomit, eye manipulation. Sensory horror, unsettling audio, wet squelching sounds and visual disruptions, glitching, flickering, flashing, color changes. These themes are portrayed realistically and may be too distressing for some players to comfortably tolerate. For more information on how these topics are included in the game, please view the full content warnings link in the settings menu. You may review the full content warnings before you play or keep it as a resource alongside enabling the in-game content warnings. Thank you for considering these extra steps to enjoy DDLC in a way that is right for you. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Here we are. On phone this time. This is actually fucking insane, dude. Oh my god, okay. So, real quick, I want to go to, the settings tab. There are actually tabs, I did not know that. Accessibility. So, this is something that I really wanted to show you this because it's actually really cool. So, of course, we got the content warnings, I'll turn those on. For your sake, not mine. High contrast text boxes. This kind of turns on like a sort of dark mode for the text box. It's really cool. I'll turn that on too, because I like how it looks. And it applies to this too, actually. I wasn't expecting that, but it makes sense. So yeah, it's pretty much like dark mode. I like dark mode, so I'll keep that on. Reduce text box transparency. Makes the dialog box opaque, making dialogue easier to read. Oh yeah. Because then if it's just like pure background, then it's like the text could like blend in with some elements. Yeah, I get that. And then alternate poem font switches handwritten fonts and characters poems with an easier to read font. I'm gonna leave that off because I like the original fonts. So let's go to new game, Arin. Alright. So I'm kind of just gonna like skip through this because I've already played DDLC plenty of times before. So, well, I mean, I've seen this part of the script so many times. I haven't really played DDLC a lot aside from the time I got like the regular ending. But yeah, if you're looking for a full playthrough, this is not it. I'm just fucking around for fun, just like I did in the FNF mobile video. Okay, we're in the club now. Meeting the girls. All's well. You know, I don't really expect any changes in dialogue, you know? Like, it's gonna be the exact same. Alright, let's skip a little faster. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. Oh, I forgot. The buttons are, like, not in, like, the dialogue box anymore. They're, like, their own, like separate buttons on different parts of the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and hit... Oh, I can't skip yet. Okay, I guess I'll just keep spamming with my fingers. Oh, I get it. It's because it's technically my first playthrough. Like, first in heavy quotation marks. The phone obviously does not know that I've played the game on PC before, so it's going to act like I'm seeing all this for the first time. So, yeah, I can't skip through the dialogue. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright, sure, let's write a poem. Graveyard? Of course Yuri would jump at that. Eternity? Portrait? Effulgent? Unrecorded? Oh, that's Sayori. Landscape? Vivid? Vitality? Vivacious? Melancholy? Variance? Philosophy? Flee? Secretive? Whirlwind? Misery? Oh, that's Sayori. Of course it's Sayori, come on. Tenacious? Unending? Determination? Incongruent. Okay, so we got mostly Yuri jumps and 2 Sayori jumps. Okay. This art is so cute. Oh my god. I like this angle in particular. I don't know why, but like her face from that angle is like really cute. Not that she's not cute from any other angles. Of course, they're all cute girls, regardless of the angle. Don't take that in a weird way, alright? Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri, because she's gonna like it the most, so let's go to Yuri. I've already gotten this dialogue before, so yeah, she really likes the poem. I'm curious as to what Sayori will say, because I only picked 2 of her words, like 18 of them were for Yuri, so I imagine Sayori's not gonna like it very much. I found out that, there are actually, I'm not sure how many, but there are quite a few, different dialogues depending on how much a girl likes a poem. I remember in my first playthrough, Natsuki always hated my poems, and I was just like clicking random words. I didn't know that words were tied to certain characters, so it's kind of funny that by chance I never got Natsuki's approval. But yeah, I'm actually curious if I'm going to get a unique dialogue from Sayori because I only picked 2 of her words. But yeah, there's Yuri's poem. It's really nice. Wait, I actually wonder, what if we don't take a long time to, like, exit the poem? I've always wanted to try that. Like, will she react differently if I just exit instantly? I've always wondered if there's a timer on that. Okay, wait, fuck, I don't know if that's the only time she's that observant, but next time I don't know, maybe I'll, if I decide to run through this again, I'll try exiting that poem really fast and see if she has, like, anything unique to say. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Sayori next, because I only picked words relating to those 2, so let's see what Sayori has to say. Oh, she still approves of it. Silly Sayori. Alright. Natsuki next, she's probably just gonna disapprove of it. Yup, this is the dialogue that I got before. I wonder if I would've, I wonder what the dialogue would've looked like if I picked only Natsuki words, but I don't know what the Natsuki words are specifically. I just know that incredibly, like, wordy shit is way more likely to, not like wordy, but like verbose. I know that stuff that's like, quote-unquote, fancy looking is like more likely to appease Yuri than anyone else. That's really it. But yeah, I got this dialogue before on my first playthrough. And lastly, Monika. My behated. Sorry, Monika lovers, but I don't like a psycho who tries to break an entire game apart just to spend time with me. Oh, and killing all of her friends in the process. Yeah, no. Sorry that I'm not into that. But of course, Monika likes it too, because why not? She loves everything about the player, so... Oh yeah, I should have mentioned at the beginning, I guess I'll put like a text box or something, so like this part of the video will become pointless, but I'm putting it in anyway because, yeah. But I'm going to assume that you've played the game, like, in its entirety at least once, because I kind of want to talk, like, freely about my, like, experience of the game. God damn, by now I've already forgotten what I was going to say. Was it something about Monika? I forgot. Forget it, man. Here's the first fight. Ooh, wait. Now I'm actually curious. When I played it the first time, I wanted to play it like, I wanted to like do the choices how I personally would have done them. Like if I was there myself, what would I do? I've always wondered what happens if I'm like a total asshole in-game. So I'm gonna agree with Natsuki here. Of course, the only thing she comments on is the breast comment. Well, that was interesting. I'll leave that dialogue in the video, even though a part of me wanted to read it out, but this isn't supposed to be a long video, so whatever. I guess just pause and read, I don't know. But that was cool. The dialogue wasn't like I picked what I deemed to be the wrong option, but everything still turned out okay. That's what I like. It's like how in Undertale. God damn it, typical interruption. As I was saying, Papyrus, the spaghetti, right. So, when Papyrus asks, again, Undertale spoilers, you know what? Skip to this timestamp timestamp? Fucking hell, dude. Skip to this timestamp if you don't want to hear the Undertale comparison, because it's technically spoilers, but at some point in the game, there's like a table with like cold spaghetti on it. You can like choose to try to take a bite or leave it, and Papyrus asks you about it later because apparently the spaghetti was supposed to be a quote-unquote trap of sorts. And when he's like, "Hey, did you see the spaghetti? What happened? What'd you do with it?" You can answer like either ate it or left it, and he'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's cool." Like, if you answer that you ate it, he'll be like, "Really? You tried it? That's awesome." And he'll say, if you say you left it, he'll say, "Oh, you left it? You wanted to share it with me? That's so kind." Like, I like when the dialogue is like even if you pick what seems to be the wrong answer, it works out anyway. I like when that happens in games. That's what I wanted to, that's what I was trying to compare it to before the interruption happened. Okay, another poem. I'm gonna try to pick all Yuri words this time. Of course, unrequited is a Sayori word. Do you even know what that means, Sayori? Come on, dude. You know what, let's try to pick all Sayori words this time, I might as well. Fluffy is Natsuki, of course. Raindrops, that's a Yuri word, really? Huh. Okay. Fuck it, okay. A little bit of everything. Pout, that's Natsuki. Sunny is Sayori, whirlwind is Yuri. Horror is Yuri, pleasure is Yuri. Afterimage is Yuri. Sugar is Natsuki. Fun is Sayori. Dance is Sayori. Sparkle is Sayori. Marshmallow is Natsuki. Cheer is Sayori. Promise is Sayori. Peaceful is Sayori. Hurt is Sayori. Fickle is Yuri. Comfort is Sayori. Damn. I don't know what the Natsuki words are. Like, I got kind of lucky there. But let's keep skipping. Oh, this is the cookie part. I always love that part. I wanted to slow down for it, but oh well. Sayori, the hungry little devil. At least I was gonna make a joke about gluttony, but I held back because I knew it wasn't. I figured it wasn't fitting. Yeah, because like gluttony is like overconsumption to the point where it's like a waste, isn't it? Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Wait, is this new? Hold on, I just realized, I didn't remember this from my first playthrough. This is new. Oh my god. Sayori. Sheesh. So there are, like, little new story snippets. I did not notice that. Okay. Okay. Alright, poem time. Deadass, I don't know who to show it to first. I'm gonna go with Yuri, because I feel like we picked a lot of Yuri words. She noticed that it's a little bit of everything. Oh my god. How many different, dialogue possibilities are there? I'm curious. I feel like for the sake of not making everything overly complicated, that there's just like, oh, it's specifically for this girl, oh, it's a little bit of everything, or oh, it's not for me. I feel like that's what's going on here, but let's keep, skipping. I'll scroll down just to be nice. And let's keep skipping. I guess in editing I'll look back at, what the dialogue said. Natsuki. Because I think we picked, like, Yuri aside, I think we picked more... No, wait, we picked more Sayori words than Natsuki words. Damn. Okay, I don't think I've seen this dialogue before. Oh, wait! I don't think I've seen this poem before. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends started to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone. Okay, that's a little mean. Ah. Natsuki is so clever. I think Yuri's poem was the same, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look back at that in editing. Oh, wait. Now that I think about it, did siding with Natsuki earlier unlock like a completely different dialogue path? I wonder if the weird Sayori shenanigans is in the original game. Damn. This actually got me thinking, oh my god, okay. I was expecting to just like skip through the entire game in like 5 minutes, get to the like mobile exclusive quirks. But no, this is actually like interesting. Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna like split this up into 2 parts of footage. I'm gonna stop here, and then I'm gonna come back to this later, and then I'll like start from then. So we have Sayori and Monica left. I'll leave it at that. But I will come back later. Alright, I'm back. I don't think it's even been like half an hour since I stopped recording last time. But, yeah, let's show our poem to Sayori, because I don't like Monica. Oh, yeah! We picked a lot of, we picked more Sayori words than Natsuki words, so Sayori's gonna really like it. It's a Arin poem. They didn't account for names that start with vowels. That's very interesting. I must say it, Sayori is acting like a lot more Yuri-like in terms of like the obsessiveness. Like first the weird fucking thing with the blazer earlier, and now she's like, oh, I love this so much. I'm gonna take this poem home and put it on my wall, like, damn. Where's like the innocent Sayori? This feels like noticeably different. Foreshadowing. Bittersweet. Yep. Yeah, I remember this poem. Oh. Yeah, you sure are, Sayori. And lastly, Monica might be hated. Yep. I've always wondered what the load me meant. Like, do I have to, like, load Monica's file? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna go back to skipping. I think right. I think on my first playthrough I clicked I would walk home with Yuri. I'm gonna go with Sayori this time. Okay, another poem. Strawberry, charm, that's Sayori. Shopping, okay, that's Natsuki. Lipstick, that's Natsuki. Feather, that's Sayori. Puppy, that's Natsuki. Sunny, that's Sayori. Lollipop, that's Natsuki. Okay, so Sayori and Natsuki's words seem to be very similar. Friends, that's Sayori. Pout, that's Natsuki. Well, I mean, Sayori isn't really no, she pouts sometimes, but like, more like cutely than like, genuinely. I don't know. Parfait, that's Natsuki. I knew that one. I figured. Boop. Boop, anime, that's definitely Natsuki, because she likes manga. Marshmallow, that's Natsuki. Heart, that's Sayori. I figured, cute would be Sayori as well, so I didn't go for that one. Mouse, that's Natsuki. A lot of these seem to be Yuri words. Jump, that's Natsuki. Portrait is Yuri, I remember that. Lazy, that's Sayori, of course. I should have known that one. I should have used freaking context clues, dude. Socks. Skirt could be anyone, because they all wear skirts. Fluffy, that's Natsuki. Rainbow, that's Sayori. Yuri, warm, that's Sayori. Damn! I feel like it was almost a 50-50 with like Sayori and Natsuki words. I was trying to go for a Natsuki poem, but oh well. I forgot about the Mon Ika pod. Now we're getting to the part where things feel off. So we're getting close. Okay, I'm gonna go with Sayori first, because I feel like, wait. Nah, actually, I think it's slightly more Natsuki-like than Sayori-like. I'm gonna go with Natsuki then. Let's see if she likes it. Finally! She likes it! Yay! Okay, I don't think I've seen this poem before, so let's read it. I'll be your beach. You sure beach ain't supposed to be a substitute for anything else, eh? Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Huh. Wait, do the poems change depending on how much the girl liked my poem? Is that what this is? Cause I don't remember, but I think, it wasn't Yuri's poem that changed. I think it was Natsuki's that changed last time as well. Have I only gotten new Natsuki poems? That's strange. Or maybe it's my choice, the choice that I made because I sided with Natsuki. Man, the freaking changes are crazy. Like, I got like again, I'm not sure if I'm right here, but from what I can tell, just siding with Natsuki gave me like a whole cutscene with seeing into like the hornier side of Sayori, and then 2 new poems that I've never seen before. Yeah, that was cool. Alright, now let's show it to Sayori. Of course she still likes it. She never really disapproves of anything we do, honestly. Ah, Sayori. I wish there was a way to save you. Alright, let's go to Yuri next. Yeah, she doesn't like it very much. Yeah, I think... What the fuck? Sorry, that gave me a little bit of a jump scare. God damn, bro, that was a heart attack. I think the poems change depending on how much the girl liked ours. That's pretty cool, but... Yeah, I've never seen this one before. At least I don't remember it. So, let's read it. Hello, Game Grumps. Bench. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear, blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. That is actually... Those are wow! That is real. Words to live by, god damn! The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Well said. Wow. That was good. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. Oh wait. It says beach, not bench. I just realized. Oh, I'm such a dumbass. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Oh, so was that describing like letting the frickin' ocean pick her up or something? It's so strange. Cause first Natsuki wrote about the beach and then Yuri. Both of their poems were about the beach. Oh. Oh. That's cool. Bench. And lastly, Monica might have hated. Of course, Monica likes it. Yup. Natsuki was the one to most enjoy it, yeah. I've seen this one before, I think. Ah, the okay everyone. Okay you three, yeah. Yup, here we are. Of course, you pointed that out because you did something, Monica. Oh yeah, this part. I'm gonna pick Yuri this time. I'm gonna pick Yuri this time. I know I said this video was supposed to be short, but you can pick a lot of things in this game, and last time I went with Natsuki, so I'm gonna pick Yuri this time. Cool. Sorry if you can't keep up. I'm a fast reader, so I get to the next line once I'm done absorbing the words, which I tend to do pretty quickly. I know I usually, when I play a DDLC mod, you know how I am when I played Doki Doki Pink Eyes and my worst Halloween ever. I actually read out what I was reading, but this video was meant to be more of a showcase than anything, but it ended up becoming more because there's so much to the game. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this is boring to watch. Once we get to the part where we help Yuri out, I'll read that, because that is a whole new section of the game that I've never seen before. Alright. Yeah, so this is the new spoiler alert thing. That's another thing. The spoiler alerts have no, not spoiler alert, but like content warning. It is kind of spoilers, like it tells you what's about to happen, but only vaguely. But yeah, there's a little warning icon now alongside the text, so it's not just the boring old text box. That's pretty cool. And the corners are rounded. I like rounded corners. But yeah, I'm gonna start skipping through a little because I think this is the same. Alright. Yuri! Alright, now I'm gonna start reading aloud. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. While I do enjoy cleaning, I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. But wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess, I'm determined to provide an experience that'll leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles in a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? I switched voices on accident, but whatever. Yeah, that'll be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that'll be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What'll those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Or is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Arin. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. Looks really fancy. Wow. Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxed her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Arin, why'd you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. It sure was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Why did I hear like a notification sound? Do I just have like the fucking Windows 11 notification sounds permanently burned into my head? I don't even have my headphones on, for God's sake. Oh my god. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Arin, did you really just do that? Now we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Arin. Yuri giggles shyly. Eh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decide to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kinda reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. That was a hell of a misread, wow. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Yeah. Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Oh no! Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here we go. The little special sprite, or background. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot, I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Eh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize for when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm. And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. That was cute. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you gonna add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well... Yuri thinks to herself. I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, I kinda say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, 'cause we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Arin. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well... How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori? Hi, Arin. Sayori. Just now we weren't... It's okay, Arin. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be at the festival. We'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Oh, my phone fucking thought I said Siri. Okay, I am recording, just making sure. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over here and see it for myself. See what? But what are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Arin? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Arin. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Arin. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I'm gonna censor that. Arin, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm gonna give to you. Sayori? Now, in my first playthrough, Because things were so awkward with Natsuki, I said you'll always be my dearest friend, but I want to see what happens when I choose I love you, so I'm gonna go with that. I love you. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you truly are the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Arin. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Arin, is this really okay? Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you, Arin. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Arin. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first day, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Arin. Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. Oh no! But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah. I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll get everything and I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me. And I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. Well... Sorry, MC, but things are about to take a really fucking dark turn. Let's see what he says once he, you know... It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Oh right, not yet, okay. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Okay, I think we're back to normal. Not funny, Monica. Hell, we're a couple now. Yup. Okay, here's another content warning. Detailed portrayal of a character's death from suicide by mode of hanging, including graphic visual depiction and slight traces of blood, self-blame, brief mention of a sensation of needing to vomit. So yup, this is the moment. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Fake end. Okay. Okay, I think... So, when I was watching someone else play through this, the content warning was so big that it was like really hard to click the OK button. I'm not sure if they seem to be using like an emulator. I assume they were playing like the Android version on BlueStacks, because they did have a cursor. But yeah, I'm assuming that the screen resolution of the emulator was like low to the point where the content warning cut off, but for me that does not seem to be the case. But yeah, right here, the game is just like extremely upfront about what the dealio is for the rest of the game. The remaining acts of this game will include themes of graphic suicide and self-harm, body horror, emotional manipulation, obsessive romantic fixation, and psychological abuse. Audio-visual distortions will include flickering and rapidly moving visual patterns, facial distortion, unsettling sound effects, written and visual depictions of extreme mental health struggles, violent injury, self-harm, and suicide are featured. Static and animated visuals of self-destructive behaviors, body damage, graphic blood, a damaged corpse, vomiting, and unsettling dialogue including verbal harassment, discussions of neglect and abuse. There will also be moments in which as the player you will lose control over key choices and events. As tragic events unfold, the player may be led to believe they could have prevented them, though in reality nothing can stop these events. Neither this overview nor the specific content warnings to follow are fully exhaustive. Alright, well, back to skipping. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Nothing is real. Unending. Landscape. Atone. Desire. Incapable. That's Natsuki. Peaceful. Lucky. That's Natsuki. Existence. Incongruent. Uncontrollable. Disoriented. Intellectual. Heaven sent, misfortune, contamination, whirlwind, graveyard. After image, I almost chose socks on accident while trying to wipe away a piece of dirt. Determination? Okay, that was a mostly Yuri poem. Another spoiler warning. Content warning. Dialogue reference to fictional systematic violence, human experimentation, mutilation, body horror, and forced reproduction. Damn, this kinda sucks, cause I chose the most Yuri words, so I feel like Natsuki isn't going to like it very much. Let's see. Oh, another content warning. Graphic animated depictions of body horror including dislodged eyes and active bleeding. There's that again. That's a 1 in 3. Isn't that like RNG? How is it that the first fucking times I got that, that's like the second time that I've gotten that now. Granted, this is the second time that I'm playing the game, but like, I got this last time too. Like, what are the odds that I get the freaking eye event both times? If it's a 33% chance. I guess it's more common than I might think, I don't know, but that's so funny. Yup, Yuri likes that kind of writing. Really fucking gossipy, are you, Monica? And here's another instance of, Monica breaking the fourth wall. I actually didn't notice this the first time around, but this is a continuation of Hole in Wall. It's not the first one. This picks up right where the first hole in wall ends. Well, the first part of hole in wall. Yuri! Yeah, probably mostly the same, yeah. Oh yeah, we kind of... That was like a peek into her mind. We don't normally see that. No, it's not timed. Interesting. Because I left like basically immediately, but Yuri still thinks I took a long time. Interesting. I would've... This is me like thinking like... I'm kind of thinking in like Toby Fox mode right now, right? Where he like accounts for like a lot of different scenarios, no matter how uncommon. I was thinking that like the time that you spend on the poem is like actually kept track of. So like if you click away like immediately, Yuri would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. You didn't even like try to read it." Or something like that. But no, it's the exact same. That's fair, honestly. So yeah, that's not timed. Actually, I wonder... Man, this has got me thinking way too much. I wonder if it's timed the first time though, because this does technically count as a new scene. Because it's not one-to-one, you know? I don't know. But let's keep skipping. Aha. I actually wasn't expecting another content warning for this, but okay. Dialogue depiction of interpersonal verbal conflict between characters, including emotionally harmful language, belittling, mocking, ridiculing, intimidation, and written implication of raised voices, audio distortion of increasingly sped up version of music. But yeah, this is the fight. Except it's way more intense this time. And the weird thing about Poem Panic and the mobile port is that it takes a while for the... There we go. Well, the visual effect started, but... It actually takes a while for the audio to start distorting. Yeah, there we go. It started. But... I'm gonna side with Natsuki. Natsuki, 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 Natsuki. Hello, Monica. Well, time for another poem, Effulgent. Well, actually, wait. Nah, fuck, I didn't save. I'm gonna try to pick the most Natsuki words. Hop. Charm. Cute. Dance. Kawaii. Socks. Vibrant. That's Yuri. Sugar. Silly. Joy. That's Yuri. Wow. Really. Color. Smile. Papa. Lollipop. Kitty. Heart. Skirt. That's Natsuki. Interesting. A lot of these feel like Yuri words. Shopping. That's Natsuki. Laugh. Oh. Hello. Alright. Okay. Audio and dialogue depiction of an active self-harm event, cutting, and visual imagery of resulting body damage, open wounds and blood, disorienting visuals including screen perspective shaking, flickering lights, and rapidly moving visual patterns. Scene reversal and jarring narrative inconsistencies that create a gaslighting effect. So another content warning. Okay, another content warning already. Written description of a character's erratic behavior, physical coercion, emotional obsessiveness, and manipulative dialogue, including expressions of obsessive romantic fixation, audio horror including heart pounding, unsettling screen perspective distortion including visual shaking and zoom effects, visual depiction of mild eye distortion. Natsuki, because I picked the most Natsuki words. Yeah. Ooh. Another, goddamn, we're really getting hit with like everything, sheesh. Emotionally manipulative dialogue, distorted audio visuals and background music, facial distortion, dimming of lights, and sudden violence, animated body horror including a bleeding eye and an unrealistic audiovisual portrayal of a character's neck snapping before they run towards the viewer. Oh, I didn't get that when I played on PC. Let's see. I don't know when the neck snap thing is going to happen. Is that bad that I'm nervous? I can only see the frickin', the eye thing coming. And the whole thing with Yuri. Like, I'm only used to what I've already seen. I don't know when the neck snap thing is gonna happen. Oh. Huh. I think the neck snap thing is RNG too, but I did not get that. Interesting. Yuri next, I guess. Monica, you're so gossipy. That's another fucking thing I don't like about Monica after the frickin' horror starts kicking in. She loves to talk shit about the other characters. I don't know if it's probably just Yuri. She loves shitting on Yuri. It's so annoying. Like, dude, leave me alone. Oh, there's an old style text box. The poem text box was the same too, like, now it's time to write a poem. That was the old style. Okay, another content warning. First person written account of implied drowning and accompanying panic, physical struggle, and claustrophobia. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Oh, I've never gotten this one before. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Damn, another content warning. Bullying dialogue, mocking the potential suicide of a character, animated visual facial distortion, body damage, punctured and bleeding eye. Okay, another poem time. Joy, that's a Yuri word. Play, that's Natsuki. Kitty, rose, that's Yuri. Rainbow, puppy, games, nibble, anime, kiss, fluffy, shopping, cute. That's Monica. Heart, anger, parfait, ocean, flower, pout, pure. Okay, I think we picked the most Natsuki words. Natsuki nobody cares. Damn. That's new. Holy shit. Oh. Well, I haven't seen that one before. Okay, flickering lighting, rapidly moving visual patterns, visual depiction of eye distortion, dialogue reference to suicidal impulses and unhealthy expressions of romantic fixations. I picked the most Natsuki words, so let's go to her. This one's alright. Oh yeah. This part. Just Monica. Just Monica. Ah, the fake restart is so funny, bro. Okay, Yuri next. Okay. Disturbing dialogue reference to obsessive romantic fixation, violation of personal boundaries, bodily fluids including blood, and the sexualization of self-harm, cutting, and blood. Graphic visual imagery of blood and bodily fluids smeared on paper. Brief reference to the sensation of needing to vomit. Garbled text. Audio distortion including muffled, glitchy digital sounds and distorted music. Visual distortions including an altered lighting. Animated depiction of distorted eyes. Brief flashing glitch effect. I can't read this, unfortunately. The registered, symbol actually shows up as, like, the thing, not like how it would show up in the font. Interesting. It's, an emoji, right? And last but not least, Monica. I forgot. Yes or no? Yes. Oh, another dream. I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the TV, so the laughing was not part of the dream, it was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment. Okay, this is the part. Watch this. I'm gonna choose Yuri again. To select this choice, you must first prove you are human. It's a CAPTCHA. That is so clever. This was so funny when I first saw it. So select all images of Monica. I wonder what happens if we actually, like, do it properly. Actually, it probably doesn't matter, honestly. Yeah, that looks about right. Yup. And the bow. That definitely looks like Monica's hair. Wait, that's a little Sayori-ish, right? Yeah, that doesn't look like the Monica Brown. Yeah, honestly, I think it doesn't matter. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. Okay, there's this. There's the smile, but that's about it. I think it's gonna, like, wait for us to, like, fuck up and then jump scare us. Is that what's gonna happen? The tone looks a little different on that hair. I don't think that might not be Monica. I know that one right there is Natsuki. Oh, there's the smile. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this just goes on forever until we make a mistake. Nope, that's not front-facing. Damn, I almost fell for it. Ah, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. But yeah, that is the first mobile-exclusive gimmick. I actually forgot if there are any more. But yeah, in the PC version, Monica just drags your cursor over to the Monica option. But you can still try to pick the other characters, and it'll just repeat the prompt until the eyes thing happens. Or until you pick Monica, whichever comes first, but yeah, the CAPTCHA, no matter how you do it, this is gonna happen. It's inevitable, of course. But yeah, that is the first, probably the only mobile exclusive gimmick. But yeah, that is really cool. A really clever replacement for, the mouse thing, given that, you know, we don't have a cursor. Content warning for bullying, explicit language, insensitive discussion of mental health, and mocking encouragement of suicide. Alright, disturbing dialogue references to masturbation and invasive imagery of body harm. I was such a fucking child, bro. I laughed at masturbation. There is no saving me. It's literally that fucking episode of Beavis and Butthead where Beavis and Butthead aren't allowed to laugh, and then they have a sex ed class.
We're gonna be talking about the penis. We'll be talking about the vagina. Do you think that's funny, Butthead? Do you find it amusing that we'll be talking about the testicles? Yes, we're also going to be talking about venereal disease, sexual intercourse, the scrotum, the clitoris, and we will definitely be spending a lot of time talking about masturbation.
We're gonna be talking about the penis. We're gonna be talking about the vagina. Oh my god. Alright, another content warning. Animated graphic depiction of a character's suicide by stabbing with a knife. Graphic depictions of blood and stab wounds. Erratic, unsettling laughter during death scene. The player is led to believe that this event is their fault and they could have prevented this event, but nothing can prevent it. I'm sorry, Yuri, but last time I accepted it, so I have to reject it now. She doesn't even fucking say anything, she just kills herself. Oh, goodness. Okay, content warning for prolonged forced exposure to graphic visual depiction of a character's bloody corpse, bloodied knife, and splatters of blood. Visual indicators of progressive decomposition, including changing colors of eyes, skin, and blood splatter. Illegible glitch text that plays out in the character dialog box for the duration of the scene. So we are watching Yuri rot. That's sad. Poor Yuri. The regular version of her is such a sweetheart. So sad that Monica did this to her. Okay, I can skip through now. Oh, you hold it? Okay. Poor Yuri. Another content warning. Graphic animated imagery of a character covered in their mouth while vomiting with vomit spilling around their hands. And wow, that was wow, what kind of attempted speech was that? But there we go, it's just Monica and I now, the others are deleted. And now we are booting into the pewter. Oh, and it's like touch to log in. Cool. Alright. Well, while we're here, I wanted to, point a little something out. So, the side stories are included by default in, like, the game, but they're locked behind a paywall. They cost $10 to unlock, but I already have Plus on PC, so I'm not gonna unlock it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, and, if you unlock the pictures, there are also some, like, new pictures that aren't in like Plus on the PC version. At least from what I heard. So yeah, there is quite a lot of new content. But let's go back into DDLC. Oh yeah, and unlike Friday Night Funkin' Mobile, there are no ads in this at all. But here we are. Wait, does the screen recording detection work on this? I really hope it does. That would be funny as hell. I can't remember where the part about her realizing we're recording, comes in. But I'm starting to think we didn't get it. Okay, I don't think I've seen this one before. Happy end. Pen in hand I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I don't even think she realized that I'm screen recording, so the screen recording detection does not work on mobile. I think. Oh, I'm stuck here, aren't I? The frickin' action menu is gone. Do I have to actually close and reopen the game, like, literally for it to... I think so. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to Act 4. But yeah, I don't think there are any other mobile exclusives. Well, aside from the touch to log in thing, actually. That's probably new. Oh wait, I forgot to delete my... Oh, now the exit DDLC? Yes, now the thing shows up. Okay, characters, Monica, delete. Yes. Fuck off. So it seems that the dialog box doesn't glitch out when it's on high contrast mode. Oh yeah, I'm assuming that instead of just like crashing the game, it does a restart. That would make sense. And Monica's gone. For now. Up. One... I would imagine this is the last content warning, but dialogue reference to romantic control, possessiveness, and pain, audio distortion with static glitching sounds and muffled character voices, animated visual distortions including changing lighting, pulsating and shifting backgrounds, and pixelated character sprites and backgrounds, garbled text and implied character destruction. And here we are. I guess we can't skip this, but yeah, that is the Doki Doki Literature Club mobile port. Unfortunately, I can't play Your Reality because it's copyrighted, but this song is so good. Even if I hate Monica, the Doki Doki Literature Club soundtrack, especially Your Reality, is so good. Dun 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 dun. It's so good. I fucking love Doki Doki Literature Club so much. So yeah, I actually still have not, I've not taken the Natsuki path there. Like, the grayed out images are images that we did not encounter while playing. So yeah, I did decide to switch things up a little bit this time, as I didn't decide to help Natsuki with the baking, so that's grayed out. But I did get the image of, Yuri and, the towel. This image. I feel like that was always there. I did not get that image, though. But yeah, I did get that. And of course that one. It's so peak. Extra special thanks Monica and Arin. Made with love by Team Salvato. Serenity Forge. And there's the letter. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand. The Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you. For making all of my dreams come true. For being a friend to all the club members. And most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error, script file was missing or corrupt, please reinstall the game. And there we go. That is Doki Doki Literature Club Mobile. So yeah, I was right. Unlike Friday Night Funkin' Mobile, there are no ads in DDLC Mobile, which is really cool. But yeah, that's about it. That's actually insane though, like, even skimming through a vast majority, well, a good half of the game, a good chunk of the game, it still took me 3 hours to get here. When I was playing it for the first time, it took like around... God damn it, ever since this number became brain rot, I've hated saying the two next to each other, but, and it keeps happening, which makes it even more annoying, but you know the drill. Don't think it, don't say it, don't say it, don't think it. But when I was playing this game for the first time, it took me about 6 to 7 hours to get it done. Even like skimming through a lot of the game this time, it still took 3 hours. I'm currently at like in 3 hours and a minute and a half in raw footage. But yeah. Sorry, I was wiping a bit of dirt off the screen. So as I said at the beginning of the recording, I would not be surprised if you had no idea that this came out. It was shadow dropped, like I mentioned. I don't know why I'm repeating myself. But yeah, now you're in the know. Doki Doki Literature Club Mobile exists, officially. And it's peak, but yeah. Now that we're back to Doki Doki, I do want to, spoil that kind of spoil, that I do plan on making more content relating to mods of it. I don't know when I'll get started on editing the footage, cause I've had it for like a while, but I just never got around to starting editing. But yeah, do look forward to that. But yeah, there's not really anything else for me to say. It's Doki Doki Literature Club on a phone. To be honest, I really wanted to, I wanted to make this video because of the fucking CAPTCHA thing. That was so clever. I could not get over that when I first saw it. Now that I think about it, I'm not so sure if the whole thing with Sayori being weirdly horny in that one scene was new content. Maybe it's just something that I happened to unlock by siding with Natsuki instead of Yuri during the argument. I don't know, but apparently I still have quite a bit of exploration to do. So yeah, there's that. Actually, in the regular, when the game is still like relatively normal, when it's time to like pick who will help out for festival preparations, I cannot remember if Monica is an option. No, I'm pretty sure everyone is, because I remember the button that said like Sayori ... Actually, I wonder what would happen if I clicked on that. Oh well, I guess I'll find out. I'll have to reopen the game later and figure it out for myself. But yeah, I don't think this video needs to get any longer. I'm hoping that I can cut this down to something even remotely watchable. If not, then I hope you enjoy like an hour and a half of me reading the story and just yapping to myself. I don't know. I'm out of things to say. That's DDLC Mobile. It exists, it's real. Download it, it's so worth it. Hell, if you have $10 to spare, get the side stories. I got DDLC Plus for free from Epic, cause, you know, it's one of those like 100% off things that they do from time to time. I am so grateful that I took advantage of that sale, cause, whoo, it's so worth it, it's so peak. Absolute cinema. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling endlessly. More DDLC content coming soon. But until then, Arin out. See ya.